Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'm going to be remaking Supersonic. This is one of my older pixel art since it's in one of these first rows here, made shortly after Ezio. But it's been requested over time to be remade, and I think it is about time, so let's get started. All you're going to need is black wool, white wool, red wool, a tiny little bit of lime wool, sandstone and gold, and that should be and is it. Cool. I'm going to make this in the style that I've done the turtle wall. I'm just going to make it in front of it. I know it's not a particularly big pixel art, but I'm hoping that it will make it easier and possibly shorten the length of the tutorial. So what we're going to do is we're going to make it in sections, probably the feet, then the body, and then the arms, and then we'll just do the head in all one big go. The outline, that is, and then we'll colour it in. So let's do this. You want to start off, once you've figured out where you want to make it, you want to start off with 2 black blocks on the floor like that. And from the left black block you want to do an up left diagonal, and you want to go 2 up. Then you want to do an up right diagonal, 1 on top, up right diagonal, 1 on top, up right diagonal, 1 on top, once more, up right diagonal, 1 on top. Then you want to do a bottom right diagonal, then you want to do a bottom left diagonal, and let me show you what you've made. I know that it doesn't contrast very well over the top, like, you know, the black on top of the black, it's not that easy to see, but I'm hoping that since you can kind of see what's supposed to be there anyway, since I'm building in front of it, it shouldn't really make a difference. You could probably even build slightly ahead of me if you wanted to. But of course I'm going to zoom out regularly. I'm going to have to I'm going to try and build slightly, you know, kind of slow, and you know, pause where you have to. So you want that. Then we're going to start making from the other side of the foot, so the bottom here, this bottom right block, you want to do 3 upright diagonals. First, second, third. Then you want to go up 1, upright diagonal, up 1, upright diagonal, up 1, and that should connect all nice together like that, making his foot. Now we're going to transition over to this other foot here, so you can see this middle block where it's kind of like it comes into his foot here. You want to continue on from this, and you want to do 3 upright diagonals, so that being the first, second, third, and from the third upright diagonal you want to go right 1, down 2, then you want to do a bottom right diagonal, down 2, bottom right diagonal, down 1, bottom right diagonal, down 1, bottom right diagonal, down 1, and then just a bottom right diagonal, like that. And again, I know it's kind of hard to see, or at least it is for me, it might not be for you, it's kind of hard to see what went over, but you can see what's supposed to be there anyway, so hopefully you shall have no trouble. So, starting from the bottom here again, you want to do an upright diagonal, and you want to go up by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you've done a total of 7, but of course you've went up 6 from the original 1 there. Then, from the 6 you want to do an up left diagonal, up 1, up left diagonal, bottom left diagonal, just like on the other foot. You've just dug into it 1, and that is the other foot and almost leg complete. Pause that if you need to. Now, like I said, we're going to make a bit of the body and hands, and then we can do the head all in one go. So this middle block here, you want to go up 1, right 1, bottom right diagonal, right 1, 2 upright diagonals, 1, 2, then you want to go up 1, up left diagonal, bottom left diagonal, up left diagonal, up right diagonal. So you can kind of see you've made like I was going to say a star pattern, but it's not really, is it? It's like a plus sign with the middle block missing. But you want to have that anyway. That's kind of easier to see since I'm standing pretty close to it. What you can do from here actually, so you know, pause this if you need to. What you can do from here, you can see this block. What you should have, you can just go up by 1, go up by 2, From the second block, just like do 1 to the right and then 2 to the left, so that connects together like that. And continuing up from the original line of which you were building, you just want to add one. Then you want to do a top right, an upright diagonal, so it kind of just connects those 2 blocks together. And from that top right diagonal, you want to go up 1, up left diagonal, up left diagonal. Then you want to go to the left by 1, 2, 3. Then you want to go down by 1, 2, 3. And then you just want to do a bottom right diagonal, and that'll finish that off like that. It's getting a bit easier to see now, isn't it, since we've got a lot more overlapping on. But anyway, I'm going to sleep, and we are going to continue. Alright, I know it's still lightening up. Lightning. Did I say lightning or lightening? Who cares? One of the two. Now you can see what's been done a little easier, hopefully. So, pause that if you need to. Let's move on. So we're going to come back to this left leg here. And we're going to build around. We're going to do the hand. Connect the arm together like that. Put that little blacking in the face, and then we can do all of the outline of it. And then we can colour him in. So, you can see where you've got to place a block here. Just right above, in between those 2 there. And then you want to go up 1, right 1. And then from this block here, you want to go left 2. Then you want to do a bottom left diagonal. Then you want to go left 2. Then you want to do 2 up left diagonals, that being the first, that being the second. Then you want to go up 1, up right diagonal, and again. Then you want to do 2 bottom right diagonals, 1, 2. I was mistaken, 3 bottom right diagonals, so that joins that original row right there. Now, what you want to do is, well, you could just as easily, let's do it this way. You can see where the sandstone's supposed to go. That's the beauty of building in front. You can see where the sandstone's supposed to go. It starts from this this middle block here, there, and then you do 2 upright diagonals with it, and then you just kind of like put black either side of it like this, kind of, instead of trying to explain it, you kind of want to do that. Pause that if you have to. And then let's go up to this top sandstone here. You just want to place 1 on top, then you want to go 2 to the left. And after I'll show you. So this is this whole little left section here. I know because of the angle it kind of makes it hard to see how far you've built up to, but you should be able to recognise it anyway since it's 1 block on top of the sandstone. And I forget that you don't have the giant, you don't have the actual sonic thing behind it, you just have the outline that I'm making now. But there you go, pause that if you have to. This is where we are. So you can see from here where this block is, where this little T is. You just want to do an upright diagonal here, or equally go left here. And then you just want to do 2 up left diagonals from the block you just placed, 1, 2. Then you just want to go up 1, and that acts as a little bit of an outline for Sonic's face. And like I said at the beginning, and intermittently throughout the video, we're going to make the outline of his head. So it starts from this T here, and you want to do 5 up left diagonals. That being the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, like that. And as you can see, on the third block, so this one, you just want to do an upright diagonal, and then you want to do 3 up left diagonals from it. So 1, 2, 3, and then you want to go up 1, up left diagonal, up 1, up right diagonal, bottom right diagonal, right 1, down 1. So just to show you, since it's shadowing the gold, it's kind of easier to see. There we go. Now let's go back to here. This corner here, you want to do an upright diagonal. Let me just put my music back on. There we go. No, it swapped song. So from that corner, you just want to do an upright diagonal, and then you want to do 3 up left diagonals. 1, 2, 3. Then you want to go left 1, up left diagonal, upright diagonal, and then you want to proceed to go to the right by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is what you want to have so far. You can see that we've pretty much made like half of his face. If I wasn't building in front of my statue, I call it a statue, it's not really a statue, if I wasn't building in front of it, now would be the time to go to the bottom and build from the other side, which is what I'm going to do, so you can make sure that you've actually got the proportions right and everything. So, you want to come here, you should be able to see where it is on yours. This end block, you want to go up 1, upright diagonal twice, up 1, upright diagonal, then you want to proceed to go up by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then you want to do an up left diagonal, up 1, then you want to do 3 up left diagonals, 1, 2, 3, and then you can see, well, it's a little tricky to explain here, but you'll be able to see anyway. But from the last block you place, you want to do a bottom left diagonal, 1 to the left, and you can see from that block here, you just want to do 2 bottom right diagonals there. You know, pause that if you have to, I was just giving you a little bit of time anyway. But you should be able to see the head, but you know, here's the right half more so. And here is everything. This is what you should have so far. So pause that if you have to. Is it getting dark or is it just the outline? No, it is because of the black. So now that we have the outline, what I'm going to do, which is what I always do, I'm going to... Actually, no. No, you know what, let me figure out the build order for this and then I'll be back. Alright, I know how I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to fill in the body and then I'm going to be filling in the head, just because the head is a completely different kettle of fish. So, because this isn't even going to take very long, you can see this little section here. You know, you've already got most of the sandstone filled in just with that arm, because there's not very much. This little section here, you just want to fill in with sandstone, because that's his stomach. And then you can see there's this little block here, bottom right diagonal of that sandstone there. That also wants to be filled in with sandstone. And then you've just got this little section here, you know, I know, I'm aware that yours will just be a little empty black section. All of this here can just be filled in with white. So that's what it will look like. And this little section on the left as well, this is also his hand. That can also be filled in with white. Like that. You can see both hands, that's not very complicated at all. And then you've got his feet. Now his feet, what I'm going to do is actually... No, you know what, actually, never mind. I'm going to fill in the little gold section. So, you could either use gold or you could use yellow, technically. I prefer gold because Supersonic is supposed to look all powerful and shiny. You could use yellow if you want to, it's up to you. But I shall continue to use gold. And obviously you want to avoid the feet except for this block on the left with the gold. You just want to place one there. And then you just want to, you know, fill in these little gaps here. And this little section of the leg. And then everything upper of that, that's still part of the torso, can also be filled in with gold, such as this part and this part, like that. You know, pause any of this if you have to, but that's the whole torso there, that's the colour scheme. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to fill in the feet and then I'm going to come back because I need to sleep as well. I know that the colour scheme of Sonic is really easy and everything, but I just want to be thorough. So there are his feet. Get a good look at them. Pause it if you need to. Just a little bit of red and white. And why I said that was I'm going to fill in, you know, most of the face with you. I don't usually do this, but since it's kind of just to make sure that he gets it. Or I might think of a smarter idea. I've already just thought of a smarter idea. So you can see this black here. You want to take the sandstone and you want to go on top of it by 1, 2, 3. Then you want to do an upright diagonal. Oh, not an upright diagonal, sorry. You want to go to the right one, up 1, right 1, down 1. Then you want to go to the right 1, 2, 3. And then you want to go up 1. So you want to have that. And then from this block here, you want to go right by 2, 1, 2. Then you want to go down 1, right 1. So you can kind of see I've just sectioned that off a little bit. And now let's put his little mouth in. So this bottom row here, you just want to fill that in with sandstone, of course. And then I don't think this even needs explaining. So let me just do that. That's what you want to do there. With red and black, and that will make his mouth. Okay, so now his nose here. These two spare blocks next to this sandstone. You just want to place black there, of course. And then on top of this right black block, you want to go up 2 with the white. 1 on top of the sandstone, and the left 2 blocks here next to the white, you just want to put green. And then here, with the white, in between these 2 sandstone, these 2 blocks, you just want to put the 2 white there. On top of the right white, you want to do 2 lime green. And then you want to do, 1, 2, 3 white there, throw 3 on top. Then on top of the left 2 white, you want to do 2 white. Then on this third one here, sandstone here and here. So, pause that if you have to. I realise that this is really simple and I'm probably, I'd probably complicating things or whatever, or going into too much detail with doing this. But I know that some people they have trouble. They have trouble just trying to do it. So from this top sandstone block here, you just want to go left with gold. 1, 2, 3. And on top of the last 2 that you just placed, you just want to do sandstone. And on top of this left sandstone, sandstone again. So, pause that if you need to. Then you can see quite simply what we have to do. Inside, like where I've sectioned off the sandstone, you just want to do sandstone, and on the outside gold. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. But if you've managed to follow all of those instructions successfully, you will have yourself a shiny supersonic right there. Hope it was worth it. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, maybe you should check out some of my other stuff. I've made plenty of pixel art, YouTubers, houses, tomahawks, tanks, the list goes on. And if you're interested in becoming a YouTube partner, hit up the link in the description.